Qatari 673, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking. Qatari 673.
Los Angeles ground, Emirates 050, request taxi to parking.
Emirates 050, taxi to parking.
Los Angeles ground, Air France 612 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Los Angeles ground, All Nippon 106 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Emirates 050.
Air France 612 Heavy, taxi to parking. All Nippon 106 Heavy, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, Air France 612 Heavy.
Taxiing to parking, All Nippon 106 Heavy.
Los Angeles ground, November 180 Victor India, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
November 180 Victor India, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Los Angeles ground, Speedbird 282 Super, ready to taxi. Taxiing to runway 25 right, November 180 Victor India, United 185 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
Speedbird 282 Super, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Speedbird 282 Super.
United 185 Heavy, cross runway 25 right, please expedite.
Crossing runway 25 right, United 185 Heavy, Air France 612 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 24 left.
Air France 612 Heavy, cross runway 24 left, please expedite.
Los Angeles ground, Sierra Uniform Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo, ready for pushback, requesting runway 25 right, crossing runway 24 left, Air France 612 Heavy.
Sierra Uniform Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, FedEx 36 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
FedEx 36 Heavy, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready.
Stand by, FedEx 36 Heavy.
Qantas 459 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8.
Los Angeles ground, FedEx 36 Heavy, request taxi to parking.
Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 119.8, Qantas 459 Heavy.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 620 Super, ready to taxi to runway 25 right, United 185 Heavy, request frequency change. Los Angeles ground, United 172 Heavy, ready for pushback.
FedEx 36 Heavy, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, FedEx 36 Heavy.
Delta 620 Super, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Delta 620 Super.
United 172 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 142, ready for pushback.
Delta 142, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right.
Pushback approved, Delta 142. Pushback approved, United 172 Heavy. Pushback approved, Sierra Uniform Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo. Virgin 419, request frequency change.
Los Angeles ground, China Eastern 586 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 25 right.
China Eastern 586 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right.
Los Angeles ground, United 172 Heavy, ready to taxi.
Virgin 419, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved, China Eastern 586 Heavy.
United 172 Heavy, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Virgin 419. Taxiing to runway 25 right, United 172 Heavy. United 254, request frequency change. United 254, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
United 254, cross runway 25 right, please expedite.
Crossing runway 25 right, United 254.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1404, ready for pushback.
Delta 1404, pushback approved, expect runway 25 right.
Pushback approved, Delta 1404.
United 254, request frequency change. Los Angeles ground, Sierra Uniform Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
Sierra Uniform Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo, taxi to
Los Angeles ground, Delta 142, ready to taxi.
Delta 142, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Delta 142.
Los Angeles ground, China Eastern 586 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
China Eastern 586 Heavy, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, China Eastern 586 Heavy.
Los Angeles ground, Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 24 right.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1404, ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready.
Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, disregard last message.
Delta 1404, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Los Angeles ground, Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, ready for pushback, requesting runway 24 right.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Delta 1404.
Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, taxi to runway 24 left, contact tower when ready.
Los Angeles ground, November 895 Victor Sierra, ready to taxi to runway 25 right. Virgin 419, request frequency change. Los Angeles ground, Dynasty 709, request taxi to parking.
Dynasty 709, taxi to parking. Virgin 419, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Los Angeles ground, Air Force 727, request taxi to parking.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, Virgin 419.
Air Force 727, taxi to parking. Los Angeles ground, Delta 2127, request taxi to parking.
Los Angeles ground, United 486, ready for pushback, requesting runway 25 right.
Taxiing to parking, Air Force 727.
Taxiing to parking, Dynasty 709.
United 486, pushback approved, expect runway 25 left. Delta 2127, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready.
Pushback approved, United 486.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 2127, request taxi to parking. Delta 2127, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Delta 2127.
Virgin 419. Request frequency change.
Los Angeles ground, United 486, ready to taxi to runway 25 left.
Virgin 419, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. United 486, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 left, United 486.
Los Angeles ground. Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November. Ready to taxi to runway 25 left.
United 486, request permission to cross runway 25 right.
Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 24 right. Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November.
United 486, cross runway 25 right, please expedite.
Crossing runway 25 right, United 486.
Taxiing to runway 24 left, Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy.
Los Angeles ground. Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November. Ready to taxi to runway 25 left.
United 486, taxi to runway 25 right, contact tower when ready. Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November, taxi to runway 25 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 25 left. Golf Bravo Charlie Papa November.
Attention all aircraft, please stand by, controller changes in progress.
Thank you, Air Force 727.
Delta 142, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Tower, Delta 6467 is 13 knots.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 142. Ready for takeoff at runway 25 right. Remaining in the pattern. Los Angeles Tower, November 211 Whiskey Charlie.
Delta 142, hold short of runway 25 right.
Line up and wait runway 25 left. Holding short runway 25 right. Delta 142.
United 172 Heavy, line up and wait runway 25 right.
Los Angeles Tower, November 895 Victor Sierra. Ready for takeoff at runway 25 right. Departing straight out. Line up and wait runway 25 right. United 172 Heavy.
Crossing runway 24 left, Southwest 551. Southwest 551, request frequency change.
Los Angeles ground. November 895 Victor Sierra. Ready to taxi to runway 25 right.
November 895 Victor Sierra, pushback approved. November Romeo Uniform Mike India 6 Heavy, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. November 895 Victor Sierra.
Taxiing to runway 25 right, United 486.
Los Angeles ground. Boeing 49 Heavy. Ready to taxi. Los Angeles Tower. Delta 142. Ready for takeoff at runway 25 right. Departing straight out. Delta 142. Runway 25 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Los Angeles Tower, Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 25 right. Delta 142.
Holding short runway 25 left, United 486.
November 222 Golf Lima. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8.
Los Angeles Tower, Air Canada 101 Heavy, inbound on the visual runway 25 left.
Delta 6467. Number 1. Runway 25 left. Cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 25 left, Delta 6467.
November 222 Golf Lima, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8. Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy, runway 24 left, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 left, Tahiti Airlines 7 Heavy.
Stand by, November 222 Golf Lima, Air Canada 101 Heavy, number 2, runway 25 right, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 25 right, Air Canada 101 Heavy.
November 895 Victor Sierra, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8.
Los Angeles Tower, November 489 Oscar Kilo, inbound on the GPS runway 24 right.
November 489 Oscar Kilo, number 1, runway 24 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 24 right, November 489 Oscar Kilo.
Los Angeles Tower, November 895 Victor Sierra, ready for takeoff at runway 25 right, departing straight out. November 895 Victor Sierra, hold position. Holding position, November 895 Victor Sierra, Air Canada 101 Heavy, number 1, runway 25 right, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 25 right, Air Canada 101 Heavy.
Los Angeles Tower, November 211 Whiskey Charlie, ready for takeoff at runway 6 right, departing east. Air Canada, November 211 Whiskey Charlie, runway Sockle approach, Delta 142, with you. Delta 142, radar contact. Uniform Kilo 22 is 6 nautical miles southeast of El Monte at 5,800 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 25 right at Los Angeles. Uniform Kilo 22, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 24 right at Los Angeles. Roger, Uniform Kilo 22. Delta 30 Super, descend and maintain 5,000. Uniform Kilo 22 is 5 nautical miles southeast of El Monte at 5,900 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 25 left at Los Angeles. Uniform Kilo 22, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Delta 30 Super.
Descend and maintain 4,000. Uniform Kilo 22. Delta 142 is 5 nautical miles northwest of Santa Monica at 9,400 feet, requesting flight following to San Francisco. Delta 142, proceed on course to San Francisco. Proceed on course. Delta 142. JetBlue 6487, turn right heading 250. Turn left heading 230, Uniform Kilo 22. Turn right heading 250, JetBlue 6487. Turn left heading 230, Uniform Kilo 22. November 177 November Whiskey is 8 nautical miles south of Canova Air at 11,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 24 left at Los Angeles. November 177 November Whiskey, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 24 left at Los Angeles. Roger, November 177 November Whiskey. Airboard in sight. Uniform Kilo 22. Uniform Kilo 22. Contact Los Angeles Tower on 119.8. Contacting Los Angeles Tower on 119.8. Uniform Kilo 22. Delta 28. Descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 25 right approach. Sockle approach. Air Force 14. With you. Air Force 14. Radar contact.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 25 right, Delta 28.
Air Force 14 at Delta 142. Contact San Francisco Unicum on 122.905. Contacting San Francisco Unicum on 122.905, Delta 142.
San Francisco Uniform, United PP9 is on final, runway 28 left.
Delta 142 is 5 nautical miles northwest of San Martin at 12,600 feet. Requesting oils approach runway 28 left at San Francisco. San Francisco Tower. Delta 142 is 17 nautical miles to the southeast at 4,700 feet. Inbound for landing. Enter right downwind runway 28 right. Category 652 heavy. Delta 142. Enter straight in runway 28 left. Enter straight in runway 28 left. Delta 142. Thank you. Delta 142.
Test flight 420 Super is on left base runway 28 left, full stop.
Test flight 420 Super, Roger. Test flight 420 Super, number 2. Traffic to follow is on final.
Number 2, behind the traffic on final, test flight 420 Super.
Attention all aircraft. San Francisco Tower is closing in 1 minute. Category 652 heavy. Number 1. Runway 28 right. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 28 right. Category 652 heavy. Delta 142. Number 1. Runway 28 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 28 left. Thank you. Good day. Delta 142.
$2,500.
Delta 142, you're in an active airspace. Please contact San Francisco. Delta 142, number 1. Runway 28 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 28 left. Delta 142. November 211 Whisker Charlie. Number 2. Runway 28 left. Cleared to land. Number 2. Cleared to land. Runway 28 left. November 211 Whisker Charlie. Test flight 420 Super. Number 3. Runway 28 left. Cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land. Runway 28 left. Test flight 420 Super.
$500.
Delta 142. When able, turn left and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic on final. Wilco. Delta 142. Delta 142. Contact San Francisco ground on 121.8. Contacting San Francisco ground on 121.8. Delta 142. Delta 142. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Delta 142. San Francisco ground. November 9 India Oscar. Ready to taxi. November 9 India Oscar. Taxi to runway 28 left. Contact tower when ready. San Francisco ground. November 247 Golf Yankee. Ready for pushback. Taxiing to runway 28 left. November 9 India Oscar. November 247 Golf Yankee. Pushback approved. Expect runway 28 left. Pushback approved. November 247 Golf Yankee. November 211 Whisker Charlie. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. November 211 Whisker Charlie.
San Francisco ground, test flight 420 Super, request taxi to parking.
Test flight 420 Super, taxi to parking.
Taxiing to parking, test flight 420 Super.
San Francisco ground, November 247 Golf Yankee, ready to taxi. November 247 Golf Yankee, taxi to runway 28 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 left, November 247 Golf Yankee. November 247 Golf Yankee, expect progressive taxi instructions. Roger, November 247 Golf Yankee, San Francisco ground, Kilo Lima Mike 762, ready for pushback. Kilo Lima Mike 762, pushback approved, expect runway 28 left. Pushback approved, Kilo Lima Mike 762. November 9 India Oscar, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft, November 9 India Oscar. November 247 Golf Yankee, turn left next taxiway. Left on the next taxiway, November 247 Golf Yankee. November 247 Golf Yankee, cross runway 19 right. Crossing runway 19 right, November 247 Golf Yankee. November 247 Golf Yankee, cross runway 19 left. Crossing runway 19 left, November 247 Golf Yankee. November 247 Golf Yankee, turn left next taxiway. Left on the next taxiway, November 247 Golf Yankee. November 9 India Oscar, cross runway 19 right, San Francisco ground, Qatari 652 Heavy, request taxi to parking. Qatari 652 Heavy, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Qatari 652 Heavy, crossing runway 19 right, November 9 India Oscar, November 247 Golf Yankee, turn right next taxiway. Right on the next taxiway, November 247 Golf Yankee. San Francisco ground, Kilo Lima Mike 762, ready to taxi. November 9 India Oscar, hold short of runway 19 left. Hold short of runway 19 left, November 9 India Oscar. Kilo Lima Mike 762, taxi to runway 28 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 28 left, Kilo Lima Mike 762, November 9 India Oscar, disregard last message. November 9 India Oscar, cross runway 19 left, crossing runway 19 left, November 9 India Oscar, November 247 Golf Yankee, continue taxi at your discretion. Roger, November 247 Golf Yankee.
San Francisco ground, Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1, ready for pushback, requesting runway 19 right.
Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1. Pushback approved. Expect runway 19 right.
Pushback approved, Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1.
Kilo Lima Mike 762, cross runway 1 left. November 9 India Oscar, request frequency change. November 9 India Oscar, contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5. November 247 Golf Yankee, request frequency change. November 247 Golf Yankee, contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5. Contacting San Francisco Tower on 120.5. November 9 India Oscar, contacting San Francisco Tower on 120.5. November 247 Golf Yankee.
San Francisco ground, Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1, ready to taxi to runway 19 right.
Crossing runway 1 left, Kilo Lima Mike 762. Kilo Lima Mike 762, cross runway 1 right. Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1, taxi to runway 19 right. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 19 right, Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1.
Crossing runway 1 right, Kilo Lima Mike 762. Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1. Contact San Francisco Tower on 120.5.
Contacting San Francisco Tower on 120.5, Golf Uniform Yankee Alpha India Romeo 1.
San Francisco ground, Southwest 4488, request taxi to parking. Southwest 4488, taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking, Southwest 4488.